This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here are this week's features to watch out for.
On Motoring Forum, we shall discuss what to do when someone blocks you. Our road safety reminder at the Young Street Smarts portion centers on what to do when one encounters a double white line. This week's Spying Super shall be about the importance of following the rule on the yellow box. Showcase this week shall have the compact SUV from Mitsubishi, the X-Force GL. While for race weekend, we shall have the highlights of the Inter-Club Swap Meet.
All these plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, as well as developments in the automotive industry, are on this week's episode of Motoring Today. Join us.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so yo. Everybody know I'm on. You know when the click through to the system is about to be a so big fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Mitsubishi X-Force. Be the force.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. For 3 weekends in the month of August, the LRT-1 has suspended operations. On the weekends of August 17 to 18, August 23 to 25, and August 31 to September 1, no commercial train service would be made available on the entire operational line of the LRT-1 from the Fernando Po station in Quezon City to the Baclaran station in Parañaque. During those weekends, work is done to integrate the train system of the LRT-1 with Phase 1 of the LRT-1 Cavite extension, a 6.7-kilometer extension with 5 stations: the Redemptorist Station, the Mia Station, the Asia World Station, the Ninoy Aquino Station, and the Dr. Santos Sucat Station. The system migration will include the conduct of operational exercises to ensure the safety and reliability of the extended system. According to Enrico Benipayo, General Manager of the Light Rail Manila Corporation, the system migration is a critical step in ensuring the safe and efficient operations of the extended LRT-1 line. During the temporary weekend closure of LRT-1, commuters are advised to plan their trips accordingly and utilize alternative transportation options such as buses, the EDSA Carousel, and jeepneys. The LRTA said that it was coordinating with the LTFRB for the provision of additional buses. It also requested additional traffic enforcers and crowd control measures for MMDA and local government partners to support affected commuters. Senator Raffy Tulfo is asking the LTO and the MMDA to stop giving traffic enforcers commissions from fines and penalties imposed on motorists for traffic violations.
I-stop na natin tong practice na nagbibigay ng incentive, meaning nagbibigay ng commission sa bawat ticket na na-issue, because that will open doors to corruption o extortion, diba? Bakit bigyan ng commission yung bawat ticket na na-issue?
The senator issued the call during a Senate Committee on Public Services hearing on a bill he fined seeking to sanction traffic enforcers who mistakenly cite motorists, whether deliberately or not, for violations. Senate Bill number 1976, or the Fair Traffic Apprehension Act, also seeks to compensate drivers of motor vehicles who are wrongfully apprehended for traffic violations. In the bill's explanatory note, Senator Tulfo said motorists experience tedious processes in contesting traffic apprehensions against them. He proposes to provide compensation to drivers to cover losses incurred in contesting wrongful apprehension. He said SB 1976 intends to hold erring traffic officers from their actions and prevent them from abusing their authority. One segment of the transport sector continues to rally against the government's public transport modernization program. The Samahan ng Manibela Mananakay at Terminal ng Transportasyon, or Manibela for short, an organization that claims to have a membership comprising of 50,000 drivers and operators, plans to hold more transport strikes in August and September. Manibela Chairman Marvel Buena said the transport strikes to demand government to scrap the modernization program that will focus on 11 protest centers in Metro Manila. Piston, or the pagkakaisa ng mga samahan ng chopper at operator nationwide, and labor group Kilusang Mayo Uno said they would support the call for transport strikes. However, the Department of Transportation does not seem to be fazed by the latest protest actions and threats from Manibela and Piston.
Umani ng batikos mula sa mga mananakay ang kanilang pagkilos. Sa halip na harangan ang kalsada, nananawagan kami na tulungan kaming mapaganda ang modernization program.
The call for more transport strikes comes at a time when 23 of 24 sitting senators signed a resolution urging the president to suspend the implementation of the public transport modernization program. The president has rejected the call, saying only a minority in the transportation sector is opposing modernization. SMC Slacks Incorporated announced that it has begun installing automatic license plate readers, or ALPRs, on the South Luzon Expressway to enhance its toll collection system and allow for barrierless toll plazas in the future. The ALPR will work with RFID system to cross-reference the entry and exit of vehicles by reading and recording their license plates for accurate charging of toll, SMC Select said in a press statement. The company also said it was upgrading its servers to further improve their capacity to handle the growing number of vehicles using the tollway. It added that work on widening the SLEX to have 6 lanes in both directions is expected to be completed by the 4th quarter of this year. It has also started expanding 20 bridges along the expressway to get rid of bottlenecks that cause slowdowns and buildup of traffic. And those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum. Almost every private driveway or garage, gated or not, have signs that say please don't block the driveway. Some signs might not be phrased politely, but almost always the messages are ignored, at least at one time or another. This is common in the narrow streets of the poorer sections of the city, residential areas with middle-income families, even in the gated enclaves of the more affluent members of society. It should be common courtesy to leave driveways clear so the owners will always be free to enter and exit their private property at any time of the day or night. And then, there's the law, Republic Act 4136, the Land Transportation and Traffic Code, which specifically states no driver shall park a vehicle or permit to stand, whether attended or unattended in among other defined places, in front of a private driveway. RA 4136 also states that no person shall drive or park a motor vehicle upon or along any sidewalk, path, or alley not intended for vehicular traffic or parking. It is to be noted that RA 4136 also makes it illegal to park within an intersection or a crosswalk, within 6 meters of the intersection of curb lines, within 4 meters of the driveway entrance to and from a fire station, within 4 meters of a fire hydrant, at any place where official signs have been erected prohibiting parking. Still, common courtesy or laws notwithstanding, every day social media is rife with posts complaining of being delayed or stopped from leaving homes and property because parked vehicles are in the way. Many say the problem stems not from lack of courtesy or common sense, but too many cars and too few private or public parking places. Filipinos seem to have a penchant for owning cars or other vehicles, whether for status, practical mobility, or just for the love of owning them. Hence, the problem of too many cars won't be solved soon, especially these days when vehicles are more affordable and we're not only talking of cars, pickups, SUVs, MPVs, vans, or etc., but also of motorcycles, tricycles, e-bikes, tuk-tuks, glig-gligs, and the like. Too few private or public parking spaces may also be a problem that won't go away soon. Bills have been filed in Congress seeking to make having a garage or parking space, whether owned or leased, a prerequisite for buying and owning cars. But such bills have never gone beyond debate and public hearings. So those who don't have garages and parking spaces of their own park their vehicles on the public roads, many in front of their homes. It is a practice that has led many to believe that the space in front of their houses are reserved for their own. Many place cones, old tires, potted plants, and signs laying claim to those parking spaces. Even owners of shops and stores lay claim to parking spaces in front of their establishments. Because of these, finding proper places to park becomes a problem in many crowded neighborhoods, leading many to park in front of driveways. Many rationalize this practice by saying, "Sandali lang naman ako. Dito lang naman kami malapit. Tawagin lang ako kung nasa labas na kayo." Such excuses are also used by those who make it a habit to double park. Parking in front of driveways and garage gates cause many arguments and ill will in neighborhoods and communities. The national government agencies, local government units, as well as agencies like the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority are tasked with enforcing Republic Act 3146. In some cases, some are successful in putting to order roadside parking and minimizing problems associated with it. Marikina, under the late Mayor Bayani Fernando, was particularly notable in making sure residents park their cars in proper garages or leased parking areas and never on residential roadsides. It must be said that vehicles blocking driveways was not as much of a problem in Marikina in those days as it was in other cities then and as it is now. There are many in Marikina who remember how consistent and strict application of roadside parking ordinances instilled discipline and order even in congested communities of the city under Fernando. Some argue such problems from uncontrolled roadside parking, and these include blocking driveways, causing the congestion and quarrels, could be minimized at the barangay level or in subdivisions with homeowners associations. Ideally, they say, it should be the barangay captain and the kagawads who should manage roadside parking situations in respective jurisdictions. Neighbors should go to them to mediate disputes or complaints over blocked driveways. In private subdivisions and gated communities, it is the homeowners association that make the rules to ensure orderliness and safety with regard to roadside parking. At the barangay HOA or national levels, only when those who obstruct private driveways and garage gates, as well as all who don't think twice about ignoring no parking signs, are consistently penalized would such problems go away.
Every day the same? Time to break through. Experience a new connection with elevated hybrid technology and safety capabilities for a next-level experience. Sporty yet elegant, it's the most advanced CR-V. Breakthrough every day. The all-new Honda CR-V.
There's a lot to learn about being safe and smart on the road. We young ones always need to make ourselves smarter and safer about motoring. Learn more from our Young Street Smart segment with road safety reminders from Toyota Motor Philippines.
Double white line means bawal ang mag-overtake sa kahit anong oras. Katulad ng nasa animation, you should stay on your lane all the time. Sa ganitong paraan ay maiiwasan ang aksidente.
We share the road with others every day. How to better share the road and help make motoring daily a happier experience is this week's Payong Chuper.
Payong Chuper lang kaibigan, ako si Alan, isang kapwa nyo Chuper. Ito'y isang paalala na huwag huminto sa loob ng yellow box.
Ang mga yellow box na matatagpuan sa intersections ay dapat palaging bakante kahit pa naka-green ang traffic light. Kapag nakahinto ang kabilang bandang intersection, mas mabuting maghintay ng tamang pagkakataon bago lumampas sa yellow box.
Tandaan, sumunod sa yellow box rule upang maging maayos ang ating takbo sa kalsada. Ito po si Jose Alan Mendoza, Payong Chuper lang kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa nyo Chuper.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so Everybody know I'm on it. You know when it click through. Try to set the spot to be a so big fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
The all-new Mitsubishi X-Force. Be the force.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, Franklin Nang turned in the fastest time of day at the GP Gymkhana 4th practice event held at the Park Lake C5. Driving in the community class, Franklin Nang set a time of 37.93 seconds around the Gymkhana course laid out at the Park Lake C5 during the second heat. Setting the second quickest time in the same class was Toby Garcia, who also recorded his best time of 40.06 seconds during the second heat. The third fastest time in the class was set by Marshalu Elumba with a time of 40.74 seconds. Rounding out the top 5 in the community class were Drake Fajardo 4th and Matt C 5th. The trio of Franklin Nang, Toby Garcia, and Marshalu Elumba also set the quickest times in the General Petroleum class in the same order. Rounding out the top 5 in the General Petroleum class were Lawrence Virayan 4th and Kyle Tiff 5th.
More on the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today, as we now give you Race Weekend. This race weekend takes us to a race of sorts to claim a slot at the podium roof deck parking area at the Ayala Mall, Manila Bay. It's another inter-club swap meet in which participants can sell stuff, mostly auto stuff, out of the trunks of their cars. Check out the fun people had swapping and selling whatever can be displayed from the trunks of their cars.
The swap meet began because Grupo Toyota is very fortunate to have so many brands supporting the club. So we decided to create a venue wherein the brands that support us have direct access, of course, to our club members, and our club members can talk to the brands and are able to, get discounts to shop for things that, that they want to buy for their cars, for the upgrades, for maintenance. Kumbaga, it's bringing together the brands and our members. Very fortunate, as I said, to have a relatively large number of brands who support us. Parts Pro, Sonax, Pia, Momo, Sea Oil, Toyota Manila Bay. The event has actually grown so much, such that more and more brands are contacting us to join. The event is actually free. They can just come, even members can just come so that they can shop and they can avail of the special discounts that are offered for the day.
Basically, here's a swap meet. We always join the GT. For today, we brought in the wheels na binibenta namin on sale, which are the Rota wheels, plus suspensions just like STKW, replacements just like Kayaba. Basically, C Parts Pro is a supporter of GT and Super Sprint, so you'll see us everywhere they have their events.
Showing strong support to Grupo Toyota Swap Meet event today by promoting our genuine parts and encouraging our GT members na mag-visit sa ating dealership for their maintenance services and any repair needs na kailangan nila, either for body repair or for maintenance sa sasakyan nila. We're here to support them. And we're also giving them a change oil promo for their servicing needs. And then we're also promoting our washover promo. It already started and it will end on October 2024. And for now, meron din kaming service campaign na ginagawa ngayon. Bale, pwede namin i-check yung sasakyan ninyo if it is eligible for the recall na inaalo ngayon ng Toyota Motor Philippines. And then meron din kami ngayon na free on-board diagnosis. And then we're also selling parts and accessories, genuine products. Okay, so we're inviting everyone, especially the Grupo Toyota members, na mabisitahin niyo po ang aming dealership dito lang po sa Toyota Manila Bay. Thank you!
It's cool that organizers of the recent Interclub Swap Meet also held a Typhoon Karina donation drive to help out those who fell victim to the Ondoy level floods caused by the storms. And that's this week's World of Motorsports. We'll be back after this short break.
Mitsubishi X-Force. Be the force.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Our Car of the Week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. The highly anticipated Mitsubishi X-Force has finally made its local debut. Months after its reveal and first drive, we finally have our hands on this exciting new offering from Mitsubishi Motors.
It's been a while since Mitsubishi had an offering for the subcompact SUV segment. Its last model in that class was the ASX, but the first ever X-Force takes over that role. Now it's time to see if this model is a true force of nature among its peers. The Mitsubishi X-Force presents a new and bolder version of the dynamic shield design language. With its T-shaped headlights at the front and wide grille in the middle, this SUV has a distinct look that's hard to miss. Add to that the body cladding and the daring tail light design at the back, Mitsubishi is keen to make a bold statement in its class. For dimensions, the X-Force measures 4,390mm long, 1,810mm wide, and 1,660mm tall with a 2,650mm wheelbase. It then has a ground clearance of 193mm, among the highest in its class. The top-of-line GT variant and entry-level GLS are identical in terms of exterior design. Both variants come with a two-tone paint scheme, LED headlights and tail lights, and 18-inch two-tone alloy wheels with 225/50R18 tires. The main difference between these two are the power tailgate and automatic headlights. Inside the X-Force is a stylish and dynamic cabin that's truly distinct in its segment. Its leather-wrapped 3-spoke steering wheel is sporty and houses all the buttons for audio and cruise control. An 8-inch digital instrument cluster greets the driver, alongside a crisp and clear 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen in the center. Wireless Apple CarPlay is standard, as well as Android Auto. Tactile and easy to use, this screen not only adjusts various settings, it also features avionics, a compass, and other displays worth exploring. When it comes to tech and features, the touchscreen in the X-Force is hard to beat. Exclusive to the GT variant is a dynamic sound Yamaha premium audio that pumps tunes out of 8 speakers in high fidelity. Despite its subcompact exterior, the X-Force has more than enough room for a group of 5. There is ample space thanks to its generous legroom and headroom, while the cargo area expands thanks to its 60/40 split folding seats and adjustable floor maximum space. In GT4, the Mitsubishi X-Force comes with an advanced driver assist system. It includes adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, autonomous emergency braking, blind spot warning, auto high beam, reverse camera with sensors, and a rear cross-traffic alert. On top of those are hill start assist, 4 drive modes that include normal, wet, gravel, and mud, as well as active yaw control, a Mitsubishi signature. With all these systems together, as well as its McPherson struts in front and rear torsion beam, it gives the X-Force sure-footed handling no matter the weather. Powering the X-Force is the familiar 1.5-liter engine that's also used in the Expander and Expander Cross. It produces 105 PS and 141 Nm of torque mated to a CVT. Power delivery is smooth and the transmission is seamless as it moves along. This combination also gives the X-Force commendable fuel economy.
The Mitsubishi X-Force GT has an SRP of 1.581 million pesos. The entry-level model, GLS, starts at 1.367 million pesos. Its competitive pricing, along with its flexible and practical interior and foul-weather performance, makes Mitsubishi's return to the subcompact SUV Class A strong force in its segment.
If you're having problems sa cars, if there's any problems, especially with the paint, if you wanted to have the paint corrected, just let us know, just give us a call, drop by our shop so we could assess para we could show you and give you yung gagawin sa cars nyo, especially for the paint job. So we could detail the car and probably put ceramic coating on it. Our shop also offers ceramic coating, interior, exterior, engine, and glass detailing. We also offer premium car wash. We also do paint job, certain panels na kailangan natin i-repaint. So we also do that. We also do a wash over paint also for cars. So,
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry takes center stage.
There's 2 more new models to excite the local market for full electric battery-powered vehicles. These are the iX1 and iX2, 2 full electric crossovers rolled out by BMW Philippines.
Tonight we brought you the all-new BMW iX1 and iX2. And the iX2 is in M Sport trim, no? So these are 2 new electric versions. This is the electric-powered version of the all-famous BMW X1 and X2. This one is a single motor with 204 horsepower, and it has a WLTP range of roughly 470 kilometers on a single charge.
Both come with the same electric powertrain with a 5th generation 64.8 kilowatt-hour battery that generates 204 horsepower.
It depends really on the kind of preference of the car, on what you prefer. You want something a little bit more sporty, then the iX2 might be the right one for you. If you want something more conservative, then the iX1 is there for you. Either way, you have a choice of whatever choice from a great selection of vehicles here.
The BMW iX1 is priced at 3.99 million pesos and the iX2 at 4.29 million pesos.
They're readily available. They can be test driven at our BMW i dealerships, Auto Alley in Quezon City, RSA Motors Libis and RSA Motors Green Hills.
The Auto Hub Group launched the 2 GWM dealerships on the same day, one in Makati, the other in Santa Rosa. A distributor or dealer of several automotive and motorcycle brands, the Auto Hub Group adds 5 more brands under its umbrella of dealerships with its partnership with GWM Philippines.
GWM is represented by 5 brands, no? The Canon, which is the #1 pickup truck in China. Okay, there's the Haval, which is their #1 selling car, the Julion model under Haval. And then you have the Way, which is their premium brand, which will be launched maybe next year, early next year. And then you have the Tank. Tank is the SUV, which is a unique looking vehicle, which is very, very beautiful. And of course, the electric vehicle called Aura, which is the #3 selling electric vehicle in Thailand right now. So people can test drive the vehicles in both dealerships that we launched today.
The Auto Hub Group further expands GWM reach in the country.
To all the televiewers out there, please do drop by at our showroom in Santa Rosa, Laguna, and also here in Pasong Tamo in Makati. Test drive any of the brands under the GWM Group, and I'm sure you're gonna love the car.
Another dealership featuring the latest Isuzu outlet standard has opened its doors. Isuzu Philippines Corporation President Tetsuya Fujita graced the opening of the newly renovated Isuzu Cabanatuan, another feather in the cap of BM Domingo Motor Sales Incorporated, one of the brand's oldest dealer partners, now operating several dealerships in northern Luzon.
We are here today to celebrate the grand opening of the new Isuzu Cabanatuan iOS dealership. This facility is a testament to our commitment to enhancing customer satisfaction by aligning with the latest Isuzu outlet standard, iOS. The dealership features a spacious showroom and a transaction area designed to provide a more comfortable and engaging experience for our customers. Additionally, our extensive service shop is equipped to handle everything from light commercial vehicles like pickup and SUV, of course D-Max and MUX, to heavy-duty trucks. This new facility is not only meet the growing demand in the region, but also allows Isuzu Cabanatuan to better service the evolving needs of both individual and fleet customers, offering exceptional service and support.
The opening of Isuzu Cabanatuan coincides with the celebration of the BMD Group's 47th anniversary as a dealer of Isuzu vehicles. The BMD Group's upgraded dealership not only enhances customer service but advocates sustainable operations.
The new Isuzu Cabanatuan iOS dealership spans a total land area of 6,500 square meters with a 300 square meter showroom floor that can display up to 6 vehicles, including our trucks. Our well-lit and ventilated service shop is located at the rear of the facility, boasting 24 service bays, including 5 dedicated truck bays. This allows us to accommodate a wide range of vehicles, from light commercial vehicles to heavy-duty trucks, ensuring that we can meet the diverse needs of the moving business community here in Cabanatuan City. Furthermore, as part of our commitment to sustainable operations, this dealership is equipped with an on-grid solar power system capable of supplying the showroom's electricity requirements, demonstrating our dedication to a more environment-friendly operations.
Isuzu Cabanatuan iOS hopes to provide even better vehicles and ownership experience to its old and new clientele.
We warmly invite all our viewers, especially those in Nueva Ecija, to visit the newly renovated Isuzu Cabanatuan iOS dealership. We are conveniently located at kilometer 109 Sumakab Este, Maharlika Highway, Cabanatuan City. Come and explore our latest lineup of Isuzu vehicles and take advantage of our current discounts and promotions and experience the exceptional service we've known for. We look forward to assisting you. Thank you very much.
And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on social media.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 38th year of continuing service to the general motoring public with the lifelong commitment to promote road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tim Gamboa. Happy motoring.